In the southwest coast of Taiwan, located in Chiayi County, you will find a structure that doesn't belong in the quiet seaside town with a population of around 25,000. This giant 17 meters tall, sparkling blue glass hill can be seen from kilometers away, enticing visitors to it like flies to light. As you walk into the well-groomed park with its Cinderella-themed decorations, serenading sounds of singing birds, and stunning blue skies, you are transported into a fairyland from childhood. The building's grandeur is elevated when you are standing inside, looking up at its blue, simmering glass panels, wondering why this was built. During the 1950s, most homes in Taiwan did not have the luxury of turning the tap on for water, and wells had to be dug. The southwest coastal area was notorious for the lack of fresh water, and the community depended on these wells. Unfortunately, the water that supported life would levy a heavy tax on its dependents since it was contaminated with heavy metals. The main culprit was arsenic, which causes vomiting, abdominal pain, bloody diarrhea with brief exposure, and long-term consumption results in heart disease and cancer. Poor blood circulation, turning the skin thick and dark in color due to necrosis, was one of the visible symptoms in the extremities of the victims, which gave rise to the name Black Foot disease. Days before her wedding, the 24-year-old bride-to-be felt pain in her feet and saw it getting progressively darker and numb. A trip to the doctor revealed that she had Black Foot disease and that it had turned to gangrene, requiring amputation to avoid it spreading further. This news devastated her as she pondered life as a cripple, and the only warmth she felt was when she thought of her fiancé. He was in great shock when he was told about the amputation and showed great concern to his future wife. Without her feet, she would have great difficulty in finding a job, raising children, performing housework, and being accepted by society. Ultimately, the wedding was called off by the groom. The girl's dreams of wearing high heels on her wedding day were shattered. She will never be able to follow the Taiwanese wedding tradition of stepping over the stove followed by crushing of tiles with her feet to symbolize destruction of bad luck and the start of a new life. The footless girl spent the rest of her life single and alone, and made a living by weaving grass sandals which she sold in front of a church. This building is dedicated to her and to the countless victims of Blackfoot disease. The High Heel Church was built in 2016 at the cost of around $700,000 and holds a Guinness World Record for the largest building shaped like a shoe. The church is 17 meters high and 11 meters wide, covered by 320 panels of tempered glass held together with 342 ball joints and more than 1,260 steel bars. The high heel was built according to standards that meet wind and earthquake resistance, and the fact that it is still standing after the numerous typhoons and earthquakes is proof of its high-built quality. The name of this building is deceiving, and searching the grounds for signs of God will leave you disappointed, since it is not a real church, but acts as a wedding hall used for ceremonies. It is supposed to symbolize the liberation from poverty, generation of happiness, and new beginnings. If you are ever in the area, drop in for a visit and marvel at the architecture while enjoying the gentle sea breeze.